Hi everyone! Today we will be quickly covering running totals in Power BI. If you find these short tutorials valuable, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. First of all, let's quickly look at the dataset. So we have a fact table and a calendar table that affects fact table with the relationship 1 to many. Calendar table date column affects order date column of a fact table. In fact table, we have sales. Here they are. We will be building running totals for this sales column. First of all, let's create a sales totals measure. We will name it sales totals. Now, we will create a very simple clustered column chart. In y-axis area, we will bring sales totals measure. In x-axis area, we will be dragging date column from the calendar table. Now, we can proceed to the running totals measure. We will name this measure sales totals cumulative. First of all, we will introduce a variable. We will call it date max. This will be the ending chronological point of a chart, when cumulative total summing will be finished. For that, we will be using max function inside date column of a calendar table. Moving forward, so what the result we're going to return? We are starting with calculate function. We will be calculating total sales measure. And now, we need to use two filters. This means we are adding filter function. We need running totals only for those dates that are selected inside the calendar table. For that, inside filter function, we will be using allSelected function. As an argument for the allSelected function, we will be using calendar table. That was the first filter. Now we are moving to the second filter. We need sales values for all the dates that are prior to the maximum selected date that is selected in the calendar slicer. So the selected date inside calendar table must be equal or less than max date variable that we've just introduced. Now we're closing both parentheses for the filter function and calculate function. So what we can do now, we can copy the previous chart and exchange sales totals measure to sales totals cumulative measure. So now we can add a time slicer to our dashboard, and I will show you how running totals work. For the slicer, in field area, I will be placing date column of a calendar table. Pay attention to that. That's very important. Now I will play with time slicer and you will see how running totals measure works. So that were running totals in Power BI. If you find these short tutorials valuable, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The link to download this dataset you will be able to find in the description of this video. If you are a business owner, in this set of tutorials, I'm showing how you can organize your weekly or monthly financial or non-financial reports without using Microsoft Excel, pivot tables, and writing formulas. This will significantly save your time. Plus, you will avoid mistakes while building reports. As a raw data source, we're using simple Excel file. So we are running the report for the current week or current month. This can be 10,000 lines or 100,000 lines long report. In our tutorial, all data is imaginary. Every week or every month, we will be adding a new portion of lines in the report. And then we will be going to Power BI, clicking refresh, and a new week or a new month of data will be automatically added to our dashboard. If this information is valuable for you, please hit that subscribe button. Share this video with your friends who have their own business. All tutorial links are placed down below in the description of this video. See you in next tutorials and follow us for more.